Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Heather, I'm Yogi, and this is Friday Power Flow. It's a 35-minute practice. We're going to get started in child's pose. So if you're practicing with me, come onto your mat, get yourself set up in child's pose. Now maybe you're not practicing, maybe you're just kind of checking this out. What is this whole yoga thing all about? If that's the case, that's okay too. Stick with me for at least the first few moments of practice. And even if we're not going to do the poses together, we can still breathe together. So let's get started. Child pose with breath and intention. So come onto your mat. And come onto your child's pose. You can take your knees wide with your arms forward, or you might work with your knees together and your arms and hands alongside. And I've been saying this more recently in these practices, that maybe you're just watching, maybe you're not practicing yet, maybe you don't have the time, maybe you're not sure about it. That's okay too, because at least for these first few moments, whatever you're doing, you can take a deep breath in, then a long breath out. We can breathe together. Breathe in and breathe out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Winston is not breathing. Winston is licking his toy, and now he's looking at me. Oh, because he heard his name. All right, let's take another big breath in and a long breath out. So whether you're in child's pose or whether you're hanging out in your kitchen or in your office watching this, just beginning to create a shift by feeling your breath, by feeling your body, by feeling where you are. When you feel yourself breathing in and breathing out, then you can feel where you are. Especially when you get on your mat. You can feel that you have some time for yourself, some time to take care of yourself. We'll take another big breath in here. Then a big breath out. And from here, come on into your downward facing dog. Take your hands a little more forward. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, let your head hang down. Spread your fingers wide. You can take more time in child's pose if that's what feels good for you. And then maybe a little bit of movement here. Bend one knee and the other. Move your head or your hips around. I like to walk out my dog really slowly. You can let your breath lengthen and deepen here. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Track your shoulders over your wrists. You can drop your knees or keep them lifted. Lifting out your shoulders, take a big inhale. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. A big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, glide forward to your high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come on forward, high push-up. As you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time, come on forward to your high push-up, and this time keep moving forward. Lower halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up, chaturanga. Find a pause here. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. A big breath in. Upward dog, maybe add in a cobra or a low cobra, and as you exhale back to your downward facing dog, take a full inhale and empty out. Another big breath in here. As you exhale lightly, walk or jump to the front. Set your feet, halfway lift, flat back. Inhale, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, come up to stand. Hands high, heart lifts. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your gaze here. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. If you're still with me, off your mat, Take a moment and join me in this, setting an intention. You can set an intention for practice, you can set an intention for your day. You can feel the intention built into being right here, right now, especially if you're on your mat. And together, let's take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Set your hands and your feet, set your gaze to one point or close your eyes. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Once more here, big inhale, exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Fold forward, exhale, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a deep breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Big inhale. And a full exhale. One breath at a time. Filling up on your inhale. Emptying out as you exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Lift and lengthen. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga low push up. You can step or jump back. Elbows squeeze in. Upward dog. Take a big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a really long inhale. And empty out. Another breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Put a big bend to your knees. Weight a little more in your heels here. Hands higher at your heart. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Back foot spins flat. Rise up. Check in with your feet. Check in. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Notice what you might be hanging on to. Stuff that you have coming up today. Stuff from yesterday, last week, or even last year. We hang on to all kinds of stuff. Take a big inhale. And allow yourself to empty out. And be here. One more big breath in here. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Generous here, long stance. Big bend in your front knee. Grounded through your left foot equally. Grounded, connected through your right foot. Maybe some room to bring your left hip back and your right hip forward. Same with your shoulders, just evening out. Hands higher at your heart. Notice if you're hanging on, not just the stuff in your head, if you're hanging out with your toes or clenching your jaw. Big inhale. As you exhale, empty out, soften into this. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, back foot flat, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Root down, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or at child's pose. You can get in child's pose at any point during your practice. Same with variations. Whatever feels good for you. Letting this practice feel good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Come on up. Exhale, hands back down. Chaturanga, low push-up. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Right foot again, warrior one. Root your feet, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Come up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Bring your feet together a little bit forward. Right leg extends up to the sky. Come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Lift out your shoulders. Belly pulls in and up. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Reach up here. Back heel lifted. Big bend in your right knee. Take your arms out to the side. Palms face forward. Now twist to your right. Right hand extends back. Left hand extends forward. So a high twist. Still bending into your front knee and lifting the back of your left knee so your left leg is active and engaged, or drop the knee all the way down. Now you can stay here, or you can let your right hand reach for the back leg as your left arm goes up and back. Reverse, twisting warrior. A big inhale and a big exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. On your inhale, come back up to your crescent lunge. As you exhale, pivot to the side, drop into your skandasana. Right, so a lunge here, bending into your left knee. Keep your right foot anchored. Left hand comes down, right arm goes up, opening to your right. Take a full inhale and a big exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. A deep breath in here. As you exhale, both hands come down, pivot around towards the back, runner's lunge, rise up to your crescent lunge, open out, warrior two. Take up some space here, set your left foot flat and straight, right toes towards the side edge of your mat, maybe a little more forward, usually the back edge of your mat. Arms extend, fingers extend your breath, a big breath in. And a long breath out. Dip into your front knee, spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Find a place that works for your right hand. Lift from your left hip. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands all the way down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And empty out. Another big inhale. Exhale, walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, sit down, sit back, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, come up, open out to your warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana, left elbow lightly on your left leg. Right arm reaches up here. There's lift up here. You're opening up here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. You're here. Allow yourself to feel this. Now take your top arm, wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind. Maybe you flow into your full bind. Flow with breath. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Feet are set. Toes are soft. You can notice if you're hanging on with your toes. Stuff that pops up into your head, you don't have to hang on to it. Instead, let it flow out with your breath. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Now keeping your bind, your half bind, begin to straighten your left leg. So you'll come into a bound or half bound triangle, and you might not be able to straighten the leg. That's okay. A little bit of leaning back. Opening up, and even connection through both feet. From here, you can open up and come into your traditional triangle. And if you want to add some movement in the transition, you can. Maybe adjust your feet or where your left hand or where your right hand is. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Another big inhale. As you exhale, start to let your right hand come down towards the ground. Bend into your left knee, spin the ball of your right foot. Step your right foot in halfway, a third of the way. Take your left foot a little to your left. Setting up for your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold. As you exhale, let your head drop. You can soften one or both knees. Feeling the flow of breath. Flow of energy, a big inhale, and a big exhale. Now grounded through your left foot, hands on your mat. Lift your right leg, standing leg raise, standing leg split. So for this, you can keep your hands on your mat, or you can bring your hands to your standing ankle, maybe blocks for a little bit of lift, and dropping into the forward fold as you lift the right leg. Still lifting through your left leg. Breathe for 3, 2. Now, hands on your mat if they're not there already, under your shoulders. Start to bring your torso parallel to the ground. Your right leg is still lifted. From here, arms come out to the sides, lifting up. So it's like an airplane or a warrior 3. Steady through your standing leg, steady drishti. Big inhale. Big exhale, strong core. Now rise to stand. Right leg lifts in front of you. Hands extend up. Press out through your right heel. Stay tall and upright, lot of core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down beside the left, hands up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog, exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bring your feet together and forward. Left leg to the sky. High push up, draw your knee into your chest. Belly pulls it up. You can really tuck in here for 3, 2. Up and back to your 3-legged dog. Crescent lunge, step up. Rise up. Reach your hands up. Left knee tracks over your left ankle. Take your arms out to the side. Palms face forward. Now twist to your left. So you're coming into your high twist. You can be tall and upright in your upper body, but let your hips sink down a bit. Left knee tracks over left ankle. There's that lift to the back of your right, and your right leg is long and active, or you can drop the knee down. Staying here, or left hand reaching back behind you as your right arm goes up and back. Your left hand might come to the back leg. Maybe it comes more to your low back. You can feel it out. A full inhale, and a full exhale. As you inhale, come back to center, back to your crescent lunge. As you exhale, pivot around to the side, drop into your skandasana, bending your right knee. Soften your toes, grounded through your left foot. Right hand comes down, left arm goes up, and you open to your left. It's not a twist, maybe more of a spiral. Maybe just opening and breathing and being in your body. A big breath in, and a long breath out. Another inhale here. As you exhale, hands come down, pivot back around towards the front, runner's lunge. Rise up to your crescent lunge. Open out, warrior 2. Adjust your feet, set your feet. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Holding steady here, but not holding on, right? So moving breath, energy moving, flowing. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Spin your palms to the sky, right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and back, finding a place for your left hand that works. Sometimes holding on is just a habit. So the time, the space, the support to notice your habits here and to notice if they serve you. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. This practice is a great habit that will absolutely serve you well. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, sit back, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior 1. Rise up, open out. Warrior 2. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right leg, Left arm extends up to the sky, check in. Warrior 2, feet and legs, not a lot of weight in your right elbow. Long and strong through your back leg. Top arm now wraps around behind your back. Half bind or full bind. Right hand, right arm slides under the right leg if you're going for the full bind. Hands don't have to meet. I say this a lot, but really, let this practice meet you where you are today, right here, right now. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. This is a little tricky, but start to straighten your right leg. Feel for lengthening. The leg doesn't have to straighten, coming into your half bound or bound triangle. Feet are set, toes are soft, and now open up. Extend out through the arms. Let your right hand reach down, your right arm lengthen down. Lengthen up through the left. Legs are long here, a full body breath in. And a full breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Big inhale. And a big exhale. And take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, left hand starts to come down towards the ground, bending into your right knee, spin the ball of your left foot. Step your left foot in halfway, a third of the way. Right foot a little to your right, setting up for your forward fold as you inhale. Lengthen now. And fold as you exhale. Put a bend in one or both knees, hands on your mat. You can walk your hands back behind you, bring them to your leg or to blocks. A long inhale. And a long exhale. Now with your hands on your mat, connecting to your right foot, lift your left leg, standing leg raised. Standing leg split. I always think my lifted leg is higher than it is. Right? So just lift, ground down, lift up. You can bring one or both hands to your standing ankle, setting your gaze just in front of your right foot or dropping your head and looking back behind you for 3, 2. Now the left leg stays lifted, hands on your mat, under your shoulders, come halfway up so you find your flat back. Hands lift up off the ground, right arm to the right, left arm to the left. Right, long through your right leg, left leg stays lifted. Breathe here for 3, 2, rise, 2, stand, come on up nice and easy. Left leg lifts in front of you, hands reach up overhead. Once you're up, extend out through that left leg. Press the heel forward, strong core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down beside the right. Really nice. Reach up, lift, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale. Upward dog, exhale. Downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And empty out. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, step or jump your feet through your hands. Come to seated. Reach your feet forward. Reach your hands forward. Strong through your core. Lower back slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet hover. Take them wide. Outer edges of your mat. Crisscross one on top of the other for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hover and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come all the way down. Draw your knees to your chest. Reach your feet up to the sky. Take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders from your mat. Take your right elbow towards your left leg and drop your right leg to a hover off the ground. Come to center and then switch. So your right leg goes up, left elbow towards the right leg, left leg hovers. We're just going to go side to side for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs come up. Hands under your hips or alongside you. Head and shoulders can be lifted or lowered. Drop your feet a third of the way and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop them another third. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple inches from your mat. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and lower down. You can stretch out, give your knees a squeeze. Sometimes when I start counting backward from 20, I wonder, why did I do that? Set your feet flat, lift your hips, come on up for your bridge or your wheel, because it's good for us, right? Coming into your bridge, feet at hips width distance, maybe a little bit wider. Coming up for a wheel if you like. In your bridge, arms and hands can be alongside. You can place your fingers under your low back. Use your hands under your hips or a block. Feel your breath. Use your breath. Feel how you can. Use your breath here for support. How you can take a big inhale. Stay lifted. Empty out. On your next inhale, lift a little higher. Breathe for 5, 4. Soften your face and your jaw. 3, 2. Come down if you want to come down. Lower slowly, long spine. Adjust as needed. And come on back up. Once more, bridge or wheel. If you want to add in rest here, absolutely. You can add in rest. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Set your foundation, but that doesn't mean that you can't adjust your foundation as needed. You can come into a bridge, a wheel, any variation, any combination. A big breath in. Stay lifted, empty out. Next inhale, lift a little higher. Feel if you have some room. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more big inhale. And as you exhale, lower down. Come onto your back, soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, empty out. Draw your knees to your chest and come on into your happy baby. Knees wider than your torso. Grab your feet to your legs if you want to extend one or both legs. You can here. Ease back to chest, some forward and back movement. So you can rock forward, plant your hands, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. Move through your flow, stick in a tabletop with some cat-cows, or just step back to your downward dog. Now in your downward dog, feet together and forward, right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee for your down dog hip opener. You can let that foot pull you over, you can flip your dog, maybe you take it all the way into your wheel, and from here, half pigeon. Right, coming back around, right hip rolls down, right knee draws forward. Left leg long behind you. A little bit of wiggle room, really a lot of wiggle room, if you give yourself some room. And I think that is so much of the emptying out and not holding on. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Here, not holding your breath. Here, noticing if you do hang on with your fingers or your toes, your jaw, so the physical stuff, but then all that other stuff that we do tend to hold on to, often unintentionally. Intentionally moving our bodies, letting our breath move, moving energy. Even here, holding a pose, there's still movement. Take a big breath in. Oh, there's movement upstairs in my family. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hands under your shoulders. Back to your downward facing dog. 3-legged dog or a little flow if you like. Once you're ready, feet together, forward, left leg down to the sky. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. Again, the option to flip, take it into a wheel. Maybe you come into this with your right knee down. And from here, come on into your half pigeon. Right, take your time with the setup. This variation, this side, might be similar to the other side. Similar variation, or it might be different. And again, just a little less holding on to what you think you need to do, should do. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Instead, feeling you're doing this. And I'm not even sure we're doing this. We're more simply being. Breathing in. And breathing out. Adjust as needed so you can stay, breathe, be in your strength and power, enjoy, and at ease. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Notice if you're holding your head up, let your head land. One more big inhale here. And a big exhale. Hands under your shoulders. One last downward facing dog. So again, any kind of movement that feels good. If you want to skip it and just come onto your back, you can. That's where we're headed. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. And then simply bring your knees down to your mat. Sit back over your heels. Lie down on your back. And set up for Shavasana. You can take your legs out or up if you want to add an extra layer, which is what I'm going to do now that it's gotten chilly in my house. Any last movement that feels right. Taking a really big, deep, full breath in. Empty out. Here you can move your fingers and toes. Bring a little movement to your body. When you're ready, you might draw your knees to your chest, roll to one side, and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for practicing with me today. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. How is your practice going? Is there anything that you would like to see, hear from me? Share with your friends. Like and subscribe. And most important, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you soon.